The following program is a paid advertisement for the Chef-O-Matic Pro, brought to you by Ideal Living. Now you can cook the best food ever with the new Chef-O-Matic Pro 10-in-1 cooker, the biggest breakthrough in kitchen appliances of the century. Just prep your meal, press the button, and presto. With the simple push of a button, now you can transform your Chef-O-Matic into a rice cooker, crock pot, wok, steamer, an oven, grill, fast cooker, slow cooker, fondue pot, and warming pan. It's like 10 cookers in one amazing Chef-O-Matic Pro for a fraction of the counter space and cost. If you don't have time to cook, know what to cook, or know how to cook, you need the Chef-O-Matic Pro to put the fun back in the kitchen.
Today, you're gonna see the next best thing to having your own personal chef in your own kitchen in your own home. We're gonna see the Chef-O-Matic Pro in action. If you're like me, you love good food, and I love to eat, but sometimes we don't have the time or the cooking skills or the interest in making that big meal. And most of all, who wants to clean up that big mess, right? Well, you know what? Not anymore. And on top of that, we've got Kathy Mitchell right here with us today, and she's gonna show us her most amazing recipes. So, Kathy, what is cooking? Because it smells great in here.
While you're introducing me, I've been cooking. Come on and see what I make.
Okay.
You know, meals that used to take me hours in the kitchen, I can make in minutes in the Chef-O-Matic Pro, and I can use it for steaming, for soups and stews and roasts and slow cooking and lots more. Right now, I'm stir-frying in it. Take a look at this beautiful stir-fry. I made a pot of rice in here using the rice setting, and I put it on the platter, and then I used the fast cook setting and just stirred together some vegetables just really quickly. So I'm actually using it like a wok right here. And these are done and ready to serve up. Look at the beautiful colors. It stays so green and so beautiful.
Oh, wow,
and you're
amazing.
not losing all of the vitamins in it. And I've got pea pods and shrimp and carrots and peppers, and it's just a beautiful, crunchy stir fry. I want to add a little bit of teriyaki or your favorite sauce to it, and you've got a beautiful meal. And it just took minutes, and it's all in one pot, so I don't have a lot of things to clean up.
That is so good. It's packed with flavor. And you know what? How healthy is that? That's like low-cal. It's all steam cooking.
Exactly right. And speaking of steam cooking, I've used it here as an actual steamer.
Wow.
So I've steamed some salmon and some asparagus in the steamer basket that comes with it, and it fits right in here on the top. And now I'm going to take out the steamer tray and show you that I actually cheated a little bit. And in the bottom, I cooked some potatoes in the water I was steaming in.
Look at that.
Now, I said you could use it for soups and stews.
Right.
Whether you're cooking a broth or a stock or a nice thick soup like this one I've got here is a chicken soup. Look at this beautiful big chunks of chicken and vegetables in there.
Yeah.
And how about some dumplings? Do you want to save some time and make it easy on yourself? Just use those biscuits that come in the grocery store in the little refrigerator section.
Oh, yeah,
and
that
just put
saves
those
you
right
time,
on top.
and those are great.
Exactly. And you can make it look homemade.
Right.
With a little bit of paprika and a little bit of parsley on top, and then it looks like you made it yourself and slaved all day in the kitchen. And this cooks without watching. I don't even have to be at home when I'm cooking a soup in here, because the machine knows when it's done and watches itself.
All you got to do is just put it in, press the button, and presto.
Exactly.
Right?
One of our favorite dishes to make is a Mediterranean chicken. We just get chicken tenderloins and put them in the Chef-O-Matic and just let it sizzle on the high power for a minute or two.
I'm the add-in man. I take the Kalamata olives, some feta cheese, artichoke. You put it all right in the Chef-O-Matic. It cooks up fantastic.
The house smells so good when you're cooking with the Chef-O-Matic. Just shut the door, go off, do whatever you're gonna do, come back later, and it's done.
The Chef-O-Matic is like having your own personal chef, but you don't have to pay him, and he does the work in half the time.
No tipping.
Yeah.
We've made rice, used it as a rice cooker. We used it as a wok. We steamed salmon and asparagus.
And that great soup with the dumplings.
Oh my gosh, we made that fantastic soup, and now we're going to use this to make cinnamon rolls.
Right, we're going to use it like an oven and bake. And you know, the smell of cinnamon gets people up in the morning really faster than anything.
One of my favorites.
Okay, well, now, again, I'm using those refrigerator dough, but to make it look a little more homemade, what I've done is I put some pecans and some sliced apples in the bottom.
Look at that. How yummy is that?
Okay,
Oh.
so now all I have to do is add those cinnamon rolls in there. And we'll use this just like an oven. So those are in there. All we're gonna do is close that lid, and I'm gonna push a few buttons here. We're gonna set it for oven, and I'm gonna push that start button.
And that's it.
Exactly. Before you could even preheat a regular oven, these will be ready to eat.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I know, it's great. Now over here, I've used actually 4 functions, because first of all, I've steamed that broccoli, and let me get that out of there. And
What else
look
do you got?
underneath.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
I use the fast cook setting to brown that chicken, so I have a nice brown chicken.
Look at that breast.
But best of all, I cooked this Alfredo pasta right in there with no pre-boiling, no draining. It cooks right in the pot, soaks up all the water, all the flavors of that.
That's incredible. You don't need a colander.
Look how beautiful and perfect that is. And I'm just going to add, pardon my fingers, a couple of pieces of broccoli there. And that's a beautiful meal.
I gotta
that
do
cooked
it.
all in one pot, no cleanup, very little prep, so easy.
Oh my gosh, al dente,
Isn't that good? It's perfect
pasta's
pasta every
fantastic.
time, and that's just using the pasta button.
What other surprises do you have for us? Do I smell beef cooking over there?
Yes, you do. I've got pot roast cooking in here, and for that, I use one of my favorite functions of the Chef-O-Matic Pro, and that's the ability to put food in there and walk away. Whether I leave the house or just go out in the garden or whatever, I know the food is going to cook perfectly every time and stop when it's done, and even keep warm for me if I needed to. So take a look what I've got in here. Here's some beautiful corn cobettes that I steamed on the top.
One of my
while I
favorites.
was cooking in the bottom. This beautiful pot roast.
Wow,
Look at that pot roast. Look at this.
Look at that.
Oh, it's perfectly done. It's
And
kind
look at the
of almost falling
capacity.
apart. Yes. And that cooked while I wasn't even in the kitchen. That's what I'm talking about, saving yourself some time. It's
Oh my
so
gosh, look at
tender.
that.
Look
It
at
just
that.
pulls
It
apart.
just pulls apart. Look, we've got corn, pot roast, potatoes, and carrots all at one time, all in the same pot.
That is great.
By being able to just dump in the hard pasta, the ground beef, and the sauce, I'm able to go, I can tidy up, catch up on my laundry, catch up on the news and phone calls and everything, instead of wasting time in the kitchen waiting for the water to boil.
Well, as a chef, I work at a restaurant. So I make a yellow rice and chicken a lot, and it was real good. First, I brown the chicken. Then I throw some onions in there, olives, a little bit of salsa, put some water in there, close the lid, press the button, and I'm good to go. Oh, the food is delicious, let me tell you. 'Cause I know everything that's going into it, so everything is fresh, tender, you know, it's delicious. Well, as a chef, to make a meal like this, it'll take me close to an hour, like 5, 6 different kind of pans, and I gotta clean when I'm done. The Chef-O-Matic, 90-second prep time, and I'm done. That's where it's at, man.
But now look at these cinnamon rolls. I could smell them cooking.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Take a
Imagine
look.
that for
Are
breakfast.
those gorgeous?
Oh, I can smell them from here.
Oh, yeah. So I'll turn the plate upside down.
Oh my gosh, I heard that drop out of the pan. Is it really that non-stick?
Yes, it is. Every pecan in place.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Now all it needs is a little bit of glaze.
And then I'm gonna dive in for a forkful.
Okay. If that smell doesn't get you downstairs in the morning, nothing will.
Oh my gosh, that looks great.
One of the best things about my Chef-O-Matic Pro is that I just push a button and go do whatever I want. I come back to a nice hot meal.
Todd, you are looking at all the appliances it would take to do the jobs you can do with one Chef-O-Matic Pro.
Oh my gosh, a wok could cost you $75. This oven, that's got to be over $100. And this rice cooker, my gosh, I've seen rice cookers that are $300, $400, $500.
And only cook rice.
Yeah, bread maker over $100. I mean, if you added all this up, it's got to be over $1,000.
Absolutely, and look at all the clutter. Yet with a push of a button and one Chef-O-Matic Pro, we can cook fun, fast meals all in one pot.
And with only one pot to clean up.
Now you can cook the best food ever with the new Chef-O-Matic Pro 10-in-1 cooker, the biggest breakthrough in kitchen appliances of the century. Just prep your meal, press the button, and presto. With the simple push of a button, now you can transform your Chef-O-Matic into a rice cooker, crock pot, wok, steamer, an oven, grill, fast cooker, slow cooker, fondue pot, and warming pan. It's like 10 cookers in one amazing Chef-O-Matic Pro for a fraction of the counter space and cost. If you don't have time to cook, know what to cook, or know how to cook, you need the Chef-O-Matic Pro to put the fun back in the kitchen. Now anyone can cook delicious, affordable, healthy meals with just minutes of preparation time, not hours. The secret is the Smart Cook technology that practically prepares delicious meals for you, like your own personal chef. Smart Cook technology senses the moisture content and weight of every kind of food, then guarantees your Chef-O-Matic cooks with the perfect temperature and time every time. You'll enjoy mouth-watering meals like chicken and dumplings, stir-fry, tender roast, apple cinnamon rolls, and more. Plus, the best part is the Smart Cook turns the Chef-O-Matic Pro on, shuts it off automatically, and keeps food warm and delicious, so your food is ready when you are. It's fast, easy, and fun. Just pour your food in, press a button, and presto! In as little as 3 minutes of prep time, you can enjoy delicious meals like savory paella, pulled pork sandwiches, or a beautiful cake that looks like it took hours to make. It's fast, nutritious, and delicious. Plus, it infuses your food with flavor and locks in vitamins and valuable nutrients to boost your energy and health. Eat a great home-cooked meal for less than you'd pay for greasy fast food. Avoid artery-clogging frying and cook healthy meals with Chef-O-Matic Pro. Cook rice, pasta, hearty soups, steamed fish, roast meats, bake desserts, and more without heating up your kitchen, oven, or stove. So it saves energy. Forget to defrost the meat? No problem. Just put frozen meat in. Pour in uncooked pasta, mushrooms, and pasta sauce you can make ahead in the Chef-O-Matic and use for many meals. Then press a button and presto. Go from frozen to feast in 45 minutes. And Chef-O-Matic Pro saves you money because it helps lock in moisture so even inexpensive cuts of meat turn out tender and tasty. Feed a family of 4 this delicious meal for just $1.46 a serving. And cleanup's a snap. No scrubbing piles of pots and pans. When dinner is done, take out the non-stick insert and pop it in the dishwasher. Call now and you'll receive the Chef-O-Matic Pro cooking unit that serves up to 8 healthy portions at a time from the easy-to-clean professional non-stick pot for only 4 easy payments of $33.33 plus shipping and processing. And that's not all. Order now and get upgraded at no extra cost to the deluxe package, which includes the steaming basket, a spatula, a ladle, a convenient measuring cup, the Chef-O-Matic cookbook packed with over 100 recipes, Kathy Mitchell's personal favorites recipe booklet, and a certificate of guarantee to ensure its quality, all free. And we're not finished yet. When you call in the next 20 minutes, we'll make the first payment for you. So you get the entire deluxe package for only 3 easy payments of $33.33. You'd have to spend over $1,000 for all the kitchen appliances the Chef-O-Matic Pro replaces. So what are you waiting for? Order your Chef-O-Matic Pro right now. Not available in stores, so order now.
To make a beef stroganoff in the Chef-O-Matic, I just throw the meat in there, throw some wine in, stir it up. I throw the onions, carrots, and the gravy in there, and then you get to go do whatever you want to do. I'm always rushing around from work or baseball practice with my son, so it's very easy to just stick it all in the bowl and let it cook. It's not a frozen prepackaged meal where it's all preservatives and all unhealthy things, and it's made my life a lot easier because I don't have to spend more time in the kitchen. I get to spend more time with my family.
Now that was fast and easy.
Well, if you think that was fast, let's have some fun with my 5 and 5. That's where I prep 5 meals in less than 5 minutes, and we have the clock to prove it. Now, we're going to start off with some frozen chicken breasts because, you know, we all forget to thaw. And all I'm going to do is drop them right in there. You know, I think most of these recipes also have less than 5 ingredients. This is a can of cream of mushroom soup mixed with 1 can of water. We're just going to pour that on top.
And you're just putting all of this into the pot.
All of it right in there. And I'm going to add
Frozen.
Frozen and a can of chicken broth. And what this is going to do is it's going to cook into a beautiful, tender chicken with a nice brown gravy on it. So for that side dish, I'm going to have some potatoes and some carrots to go along with it. Now, how about programming it so it knows when to start cooking? For instance, this is going to take 1 hour and 15 minutes to cook, so I'm going to go ahead and program that in. And then what time we want to stop, 5 o'clock. And hit start. And it'll know when to start. It does all the math for me.
Wow, this is a machine with a brain.
It absolutely is.
So you can set this machine not only for the length of time, but you can program for when to start and when to stop.
Exactly right. On the same vein then, watch this. You like spaghetti and meatballs?
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites.
All right, well, here's the frozen meatballs.
Okay.
And in they go.
Let me help you out.
All right, well, you want to dump in that pasta?
Yeah.
That's a nice rigatoni. Dump the whole box in.
Okay.
And now we're just going to add a jar of whatever spaghetti sauce you like. Just add your favorite sauce.
Look at the capacity. That's going to feed 6 or 8 people.
It is. And remember I told you in here we can make pasta that we don't have to drain.
Right.
So we've already figured out that 1 jar of water is just about the right amount of pasta for that to absorb while it's cooking. So my pasta is going to be perfectly al dente, my meatballs are going to be cooked, and my sauce is going to be just perfect when I'm ready to eat.
So all of that water steams off through the vent on top, and at the end, it's all gone, and you've got a perfect pasta.
It's in the pasta, exactly right. Now, how about some teriyaki chicken?
Oh, my favorite.
All right, again, frozen
Love it.
chicken, forgot to thaw. Never going to be able to use that
Frozen
excuse
again.
Frozen chicken thighs, just pop them right
That's
in there
just
frozen.
incredible.
It is.
No defrosting, no thawing, no waiting. You just throw it in and do it.
Exactly. And now I'm going to add, this is kind of a secret sauce. And remember, again, all these recipes are in the cookbook. I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar.
Right.
And this is a mixture of vinegar, soy soy sauce and some seasonings and so on. And when this cooks, it's going to make like a sweet and sour teriyaki sauce. It's
That is
just
going to be
delicious.
so yummy.
Now, so that I have a side dish with it, I've got beautiful pasta boats with zucchini and lots of colorful vegetables. That's going to steam at the same time that my chicken is cooking, and I'll have a meal all ready when I get home.
Gorgeous.
All right. Now, this isn't frozen meat, but this is something near and dear to my heart because we go off to the games with the kids in the afternoon, and then it's nice to have something to eat when you get home.
Right.
So I'm going to make some nice pulled pork sandwiches.
Those are big chunks.
Just a pork tenderloin that I've cut up and put in there. And now I'm going to make a barbecue sauce out of something I know I always have on hand at home.
Right.
1 cup of ketchup and 1 can of cola.
And 1 can
You want to
of
go ahead and
cola.
pour that in there?
I will.
Now, believe it or not, that's going to make a delicious barbecue sauce. And we're going to have a pulled pork sandwich
That is
when
just
we get home from
incredible.
the
And with
game.
that commercial non-stick pot, it's just going to cook it to perfection every time.
Exactly right. And you know, when we serve pulled pork sandwiches, the kids love them, and it's a lot cheaper than taking a whole soccer team out to a restaurant.
I bet it
For
is.
sure. Now, here's another thing. A lot of times when we go out to dinner, I like to have the people back for coffee and cake at my house
Of
afterwards.
course.
So I'm going to make a dump cake that'll cook while we're at the restaurant.
A dump cake.
Sure. Now, if you would just dump in that can of pineapple chunks right there, just
you-
dump it right in.
Are you kidding?
And that can of cherry pie filling. Hurry up, we've only got 5 minutes here.
Okay.
All right, and now just dump in that cake.
Dry cake mix.
Absolutely. Sprinkle it around the top.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're just going to spread it out. Now you're going to sprinkle those pecans on top.
Okay.
And I'm going to drizzle it with a little bit of butter.
Right.
And while we're out to dinner, that's going to cook up into a beautiful cake that we can serve with some ice cream and coffee when we
Okay,
get
but
home.
we don't
It's
need to put
delicious.
anything else in there?
Nope, no mixing. It's a dump cake, and you'll see when you see it.
So we're baking, we're teriyaki, we're steaming, we're...
From frozen, from fresh.
frozen to fresh.
That's right. It cooks them all. And wait till you see how good it tastes when we get back.
I'm just a typical guy. I can do grilling and I can do nuking. But with the Chef-O-Matic, I can cook all kinds of fantastic meals.
Since we got the Chef-O-Matic, it's allowed us to cook healthier. Jeffrey has gone from 210 to 185, and surprisingly, I've gone from 185 to just yesterday getting on the scale 161.
Well, when the fellas come over, a lot of times we wanted to get right into the game. So when they arrive, I can just basically whip out the Chef-O-Matic. I can throw the meatballs in there. The next thing you know, just as halftime gets here, you're smelling the meatballs, you're smelling the wings, and it's time to chow.
You prepared 5 meals in under 5 minutes. I don't, how do we get these recipes?
Well, Todd, all these recipes are in the cookbook. Plus, remember, your Chef-O-Matic Pro is so versatile and so easy to use. You're going to be able to adapt all of your own recipes for cooking in here.
Let's see what's going on.
I can't wait to show you. All right.
I can't either.
You remember our frozen chicken? Now, here's our vegetables, and they've steamed perfectly. We've taken this chicken and cooked it up beautifully, so I've got a nice tender chicken with a gravy on it. Well, you can cook from 1 to 8 servings in here, so you can feed a whole crowd, or if you're all alone, you
God,
can just
great
cook
for
one.
Thanksgiving or family, anything
Perfect.
like, yeah, big
Absolutely. Now, remember our spaghetti and meatballs?
Yes.
Take a look. That pasta was cooked without pre-boiling and draining it.
And that was dry pasta we put in
Exactly
there.
right.
Look at this, you guys. Look at that. Look at the meatballs. Look at that. That is perfect. Perfect pasta.
The meal cooked itself. All you have to do is toast up some garlic bread, and you are ready for a feast.
Wow, look at that.
Okay, now take a look here, because this was our teriyaki chicken with our zucchini
That's
boats
right,
to
the
go along
zucchini
with.
boats.
So you see those have steamed up beautifully alongside.
gorgeous.
And look at this chicken. Now this was our kind of strange sauce, remember, with the barbecue sauce
Right.
and the vinegar. But
Right.
wait until you taste it. This is absolutely delicious, and there's plenty
Look
of
at
extra
that
bubbling in there for
teriyaki
dipping.
chicken, gorgeous.
And let me serve you up a vegetable. It's hard to get vegetables in the kids, but if you make it fun like a boat, it works out great that way.
That is like a professionally prepared chef.
Exactly. You'd pay big bucks for that at a restaurant, but you made it at
Absolutely.
home, and while you weren't even there, remember, we programmed this to cook
Right, and then you
while
went
we were
out.
gone. Okay, now take a look here, because this is our pulled pork for our
Wow,
sandwiches.
smell that.
Doesn't that smell delicious,
Oh.
though? That's our barbecue sauce made with ketchup and cola. And look how easy. When I get home from the game, all I have to do, doesn't matter how many kids come home with me,
Look at
we just
that.
pile it up on a
Look
bun.
how juicy
Isn't that
and
delicious
tender
and tender?
that is.
It's cooked to perfection. I like to top it off with just a little spoonful of coleslaw that I just make up ahead and put in the refrigerator, just like that. That's a
Look at
beautiful
that.
sandwich. Now, this was the dump cake.
This is like a cobbler.
Exactly right. I didn't want to tell you and spoil the surprise. But look, when you serve it up out of there,
And look
you've
at
got that beautiful cobbler topping. and your cherries and your pineapple underneath, and you can just serve that with a cup of coffee.
And look how easy it scoops
warm.
out.
With a timer, it cooked the cake, and then it kept it warm until I got home.
Without burning it.
Without burning it, exactly.
Incredible.
Right.
Oh,
so that's it, 5 in 5, and what a great variety.
5 under 5.
Exactly.
Now you can cook the best food ever with the new Chef-O-Matic Pro 10-in-1 cooker, the biggest breakthrough in kitchen appliances of the century. Just prep your meal, press the button, and presto. With the simple push of a button, now you can transform your Chef-O-Matic into a rice cooker, crock pot, wok, steamer, an oven, grill, fast cooker, slow cooker, fondue pot, and warming pan. It's like 10 cookers in one amazing Chef-O-Matic Pro for a fraction of the counter space and cost. If you don't have time to cook, know what to cook, or know how to cook, you need the Chef-O-Matic Pro to put the fun back in the kitchen. Now anyone can cook delicious, affordable, healthy meals with just minutes of preparation time, not hours. The secret is the Smart Cook technology that practically prepares delicious meals for you, like your own personal chef. Smart Cook technology senses the moisture content and weight of every kind of food, then guarantees your Chef-O-Matic cooks with the perfect temperature and time every time. You'll enjoy mouth-watering meals like chicken and dumplings, stir-fry, tender roast, apple cinnamon rolls, and more. Plus, the best part is, the Smart Cook turns the Chef-O-Matic Pro on, shuts it off automatically, and keeps food warm and delicious, so your food is ready when you are. It's fast, easy, and fun. Just pour your food in, press a button, and presto! Cook rice, pasta, hearty soups, steamed fish, roast meats, bake desserts, and more without heating up your kitchen, oven, or stove. So it saves energy. Forget to defrost the meat? No problem. Just put frozen meat in. Pour in uncooked pasta, mushrooms, and pasta sauce you can make ahead in the Chef-O-Matic and use for many meals. Then press a button and presto! Go from frozen to feast in 45 minutes. And Chef-O-Matic Pro saves you money because it helps lock in moisture so even inexpensive cuts of meat turn out tender and tasty. Feed a family of 4 this delicious meal for just $1.46 a serving. And cleanup's a snap. No scrubbing piles of pots and pans. When dinner is done, take out the non-stick insert and pop it in the dishwasher. Call now and you'll receive the Chef-O-Matic Pro cooking unit that serves up to 8 healthy portions at a time from the easy-to-clean professional non-stick pot for only 4 easy payments of $33.33 plus shipping and processing. And that's not all. Order now and get upgraded at no extra cost to the deluxe package, which includes the steaming basket, a spatula, a ladle, a convenient measuring cup, the Chef-O-Matic cookbook packed with over 100 recipes, Kathy Mitchell's personal favorites recipe booklet, and a certificate of guarantee to ensure its quality, all free. And we're not finished yet. When you call in the next 20 minutes, we'll make the first payment for you. So you get the entire deluxe package for only 3 easy payments of $33.33. You'd have to spend over $1,000 for all the kitchen appliances the Chef-O-Matic Pro replaces. So what are you waiting for? Order your Chef-O-Matic Pro right now. Not available in stores, so order now.
After making the pact with my husband to eat healthier, it feels really good to have him come home to, smell the fresh ingredients cooking and to have a home-cooked meal. When I make my turkey chili, all I need is my frozen ground turkey, then I have my onions, my peppers, my beans, my seasonings. I close the top and press the button and I'm done. I mean, it's so simple. The turkey chili comes out delicious. Before the Chef-O-Matic, my husband Jeffrey and I would eat out at least 5 or 6 times a week, and we really like good food. So now we're able, at a fraction of the cost, to be able to cook at home a much healthier meal.
Your Chef-O-Matic Pro will take you from breakfast through lunch and dinner all the way to dessert.
Incredible.
This is what I love when I entertain, because, breakfast is the hardest meal when you got a lot of people. They all straggle in at different times.
Right.
So I saute a little ham and some veggies and scramble some eggs in the bottom here. Heat some burritos in the steamer tray, and as people come in, they can just make the way they like it. So I just put a little bit of scrambled egg on that, and then whatever you like, you can add to it. How about salsa?
A little salsa, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Now that is what I call a great breakfast.
Yeah. Now, let's go to lunch. Like French onion soup?
Oh my God, that is my favorite soup.
It's mine too, and so easy in the Chef-O-Matic Pro, even with the croutons and the melted cheese.
Oh my gosh, that looks
Isn't that
fantastic.
gorgeous?
And it smells, you can smell the onions and the broth.
Oh,
and
yes, and wait till I
look
serve
at
it up
this,
here.
look at this, you guys. Can you see that? Look at the onions.
Beautiful
and the
big pieces of onion.
thick broth,
And the
too.
thick broth and the nice cheesy crouton.
Wow.
Doesn't that look delicious? And all right, now over here, roast chicken without the oven.
Roast whole chicken.
Exactly.
Oh my, I can't believe
Isn't that
this cooked a
beautiful?
whole chicken.
Right. And what I did to make it easy to get out of there was I put these little foil strip underneath it so I can lift it right up out of there.
Ingenious. Look at that.
I tucked a lemon inside there, so it's got a beautiful fragrance too, and so delicious, and it's going to be so moist because it didn't dry out in an oven.
Because it's sealed in there, it's infused.
Exactly. Now this is a layered lasagna that I layered right in here and
Oh my
cooked in
gosh,
here.
look at that.
And now
Yeah.
I use the same technique to make enchiladas layered like this, or the lasagna. So it's just that all the recipes come with your machine, and it's just gooey and delicious.
Look at that. Look at how gooey. That is just spectacular.
That's a piece of heaven. Now
Oh.
look at this, because talking about flavor, this is the flavor of the beach, I think. This is a beautiful
gosh.
seafood steam. I've got all kinds of beautiful different
We've got
seafoods
lobster, shrimp, clams, mussels. Oh.
and a beautiful saffron rice
And
to
look at
go
that.
with it. I steamed the vegetables and cooked the rice at the same time in one pan.
Wonderful.
And now my favorite thing, dessert. You know, the Chef-O-Matic Pro is my favorite way to bake a cake.
And you mixed this one, right?
Yes, I did. You just follow the package directions just like you would, but you bake it in the Chef-O-Matic Pro, and that way you get a beautiful, moist, tender cake, perfectly browned all over, and no sticking in the pan.
Look at that.
If I want to split it into layers, I can make a beautiful strawberry shortcake like this. It's also, wait till later. It's also great for coffee cakes and quick breads. Or look here, I baked it up in chocolate and split it and made an ice cream cake. And here's a little secret. Take your steamer basket, line it with plastic wrap, and pack it with ice cream. Then you can take that plastic wrap out and store that layer in the freezer for whenever you're ready for an ice cream cake. You just split a chocolate cake, put that layer in there. People think you worked all day, and it was fast and easy with the Chef-O-Matic Pro.
And you know what's incredible? I mean, that ice cream cake would be a lot of money at a high-end ice cream store.
That's exactly right, but with the Chef-O-Matic Pro, you don't have the high-end price tag on that cake.
Now you can cook the best food ever with the new Chef-O-Matic Pro 10-in-1 cooker, the biggest breakthrough in kitchen appliances of the century. Just prep your meal, press the button, and presto. With the simple push of a button, now you can transform your Chef-O-Matic into a rice cooker, crock pot, wok, steamer, an oven, grill, fast cooker, slow cooker, fondue pot, and warming pan. It's like 10 cookers in one amazing Chef-O-Matic Pro for a fraction of the counter space and cost. If you don't have time to cook, know what to cook, or know how to cook, you need the Chef-O-Matic Pro to put the fun back in the kitchen. Call now and you'll receive the Chef-O-Matic Pro cooking unit that serves up to 8 healthy portions at a time from the easy-to-clean professional non-stick pot for only 4 easy payments of $33.33 plus shipping and processing. And that's not all. Order now and get upgraded at no extra cost to the deluxe package, which includes the steaming basket, a spatula, a ladle, a convenient measuring cup, the Chef-O-Matic cookbook packed with over 100 recipes, Kathy Mitchell's personal favorites recipe booklet, and a certificate of guarantee to ensure its quality, all free. And we're not finished yet. When you call in the next 20 minutes, we'll make the first payment for you. So you get the entire deluxe package for only 3 easy payments of $33.33. You'd have to spend over $1,000 for all the kitchen appliances the Chef-O-Matic Pro replaces. Order your Chef-O-Matic Pro right now. Not available in stores, so order now. The preceding program was a paid advertisement for the Chef-O-Matic Pro, brought to you by Ideal Living.